The people that orchestrated the crucifixion of Jesus, they were the Pharisees and the chief priests, the Sadducees. Their problem with Jesus was not logical, it was personal. Their vendetta with Jesus was not because there was something wrong he was doing, it was because they did not like him. It was not because they did not believe, it's because they did not want to believe. When Jesus rose Lazarus from the dead, nobody could raise anybody from the dead except for God. So does that not prove that his claims were true? But what did they do? They went to themselves and they said, this man is doing many miracles. If we let him continue, everyone will believe in him. All they cared about was that Jesus died. They did not care how, they did not care why they even hated him. Their vendetta against him was emotional, not logical. Therefore, even if the proof was there that he was truly what he claimed to be, which is the Son of God, they still hated him badly. After all the miracles he did, they even used their mouth to say in John 19 verse 7 that we have a law that says he ought to die because he claimed to be the Son of God. And that is how they killed him. And they committed a great sin. Not because God did not show them proofs, but because their issue with him was personal. And because they were moving on emotions, they could not think with logic and realize that they are actually in the wrong. The same way many of you, your vendetta against God is emotional. Because it is emotional, you will not be able to see the proofs of God around you. You will not be able to see the good works of God around you. You will only see the things you want to see. Because the human brain is wired to not see reality. It is wired to see our reality. If you don't want to see something, you will not see it. Many of you hate God. Whether it be you don't like authority or it be something happened to you and you blame God. And because of that, you go online and you only search for proofs that God does not exist. And many times those proofs are wrong, but you eat up the proofs because you are already ready to not believe that God exists. You don't want to accept anything. And that's how it is itself with arguments. If you don't want to listen to what somebody is saying, no matter what the person says, you will still find a reason to disapprove it. That's why you must be careful. Check yourself. Check your desires. He who claims that God does not exist, has a reason for wishing that God does not exist. He has a reason for hoping that God does not exist. Whether it be that he loves the lifestyle he's living, he hates accountability, he hates rules. It takes humility to serve God. Not believing in God is a sin that not even the devil committed. Look at how, can you imagine the level of pride it takes for you to look at the human body and say that we came here by chance? Do you know how many billions and trillions of cells gathered to make up a complicated structure as your eyes? How can that happen by chance? Your hand is a more sophisticated mechanical system than any robotic system on earth. There is no robotic system that they have made that is as effective as your hands. But yet you can never look at those robotic systems and believe that they made themselves or they came into existence by chance. So how can you look at your hand that is even more advanced than that and you say that you came into this world by chance? Your eyes, like I said before, are made up of billions or trillions of cells. Complicated, very pieced together. Even the organs of your body, the way they all suit each other and they complement each other. You look at all that, your body is more complicated than any mechanical car engine system. Even only your eyes is more complicated than any engine system on earth. And yet, you cannot look at that engine system and say it made itself. It takes a lot of pride for you to look at this world and say that it just happened. And one thing I'll tell you is that God is going to punish you for it. It's something I love to say. If you atheists turn out to be right, you won't even be there to tell us that we were wrong. Because if you are right, that means when we die, we don't know anything again. Everything goes blank. That means you will not even be existing to even tell us that you were wrong. You were wrong. But if we are right, you get to burn for all of eternity. Is it really worth the risk? Is it really worth the risk? Is that even a sensible risk at all? Because if you read the Bible and you check through history, the Bible has proven that it is historically accurate. So what kind of risk are you taking? I leave that up to you. Have a nice day.